What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our talks about all of the parameters that you can use on AI text generation. Today, we're going to be unpacking something known as MinP, or minimum probability. Now, this might kind of sound like a bit of math homework, but it's actually a really fascinating tool that helps the AI decide which words make the cut when it's crafting its sentences. MinP is all about setting a threshold for creativity and relevance. It tells the AI, hey, don't bother considering words unless they have at least this much chance of fitting in. It's like having, one way to think about it is it's like having a bouncer at the entrance of a club that only ensures that guests with invitation, or in this case, words with a high enough probability, get through. This ensures that the text that the AI generates stays on topic and makes sense by filtering out the words that are too unlikely to be relevant. Now, you might be wondering, how is this different from Top P? Great question. While MinP acts like a bouncer deciding who gets to enter the club based on a fixed rule, Top P is more like planning a party with a limited guest list. With Top P, the AI looks at all the words it could use next and keeps adding the most likely ones to the list until it reaches a set percentage of the total probability. It ensures variety by considering a mix of both likely and less likely candidates as long as they collectively meet the party's quality standard. So in short, MinP focuses on cutting off the less likely words to maintain quality and relevance, while Top P is about selecting a diverse group of words up to a certain cumulative probability, ensuring creativity. Both are about making the AI's text engaging and as coherent as possible, but they kind of do it at different ways. And we'll dive into that right now with our guy, Young Money. And again, as I've said before, Young Money is our financial gangster. Basically, we've brought on Young Money to teach us about finances, but speak about it as a gangster, or at least as the models think a gangster would speak. And here I have all my default parameters that I've set, and we're going to be adjusting MinP. And if we look here how OpenRouter explains what MinP is basically, this part is really important, kind of what we were talking about, which is if your MinP is set to 0.1, that means it will only allow for tokens that are at least 1/10 as probable as the best possible option. So that's that kind of cutoff, and that's the guest list we're talking about. If you're 1/10 as probable, then you're considered. If you're not, then you're not going to be considered for the vocabulary creation. So it might be kind of hard for us to, we'll see actually. Let's see how this affects our model. So what we'll do first is we're going to set our normal MinP here. So I'll just say, yo dog, I'd like to buy a house. Can you give me advice? So with 0, there's basically no, I'd say all words are essentially considered here because that's the minimum threshold. So, yo dog, I'd like to buy a house. Can you give me advice? Okay, sweet. So we're going to send that. Yeah, and Young Money starts to rap at me, which is great. It's very creative and gives me what I need. So the higher the MinP now will do, and basically once we get that, it'll be super high. And essentially what happens is it's going to be a high threshold for words to be considered. So we're going to go up here. We're going to clear our chat. I'm just going to refresh this real quick. And our MinP has not changed. So we're going to reset this to default. What we'll do is we have this at 1. We're going to apply this to all. And then I'll just make sure that this is all good. Cool, we've got our MinP. And then what I'll do here, and we're going to go. We can already see here that this is not at all helping with the creativity and really honing in on the words and like not making it possible for more words to come in. So it's really making this, I'd say, very bad. it actually doesn't even do what we want it to do. So I'm going to clear the chat, and I'm going to try to run it one more time to see if we get a different answer. Okay. Sweet. So kind of see a similar style approaching itself in here. But I like the way that it's coming out. And like we mentioned, we can see as we keep speaking how the actual model keeps saying, like, it has having this high threshold for words. So if I go 0.9, it would have that are 9/10 as probable as the best possible option. So we've got this, and I like how this came out. Was not as bad as that other one. So I'm actually going to clear the chat here. I'm going to try it one more time, and let's maybe just do 0.5. Might not be able to see the actual. Might be good with like a medium MinP here. Cool. Young Money's giving good advice, like he always does. So basically, this is how MinP works and how you can use it in your prompts to affect the outputs on the prompts. And as the conversation continues, you can actually change that and make it make the outputs more in the style that you would like. If you like this video, check out the other ones. If you like what you've seen with all them, please like, share, subscribe. And as always, hope to see y'all soon in other videos, or talk to y'all soon in other videos. Stay blessed, and ciao.